Okay, if anybody's out there listening, that would be great. If you could just say hello, that would be much appreciated. I'm still here. Yeah, I told you I was still here. If you are able to hear me or see me, give me a hello. We're over at the Basin. We've been having some connection problems. But it's telling me that chat's working now, so we'll see what happens. Aaron, oh, there you are. Hello, Nancy. Good. Well, you're here. What I did when I got ashore, I'd lost the connection to YouTube, so I turned it over to Facebook Live. I was there for a while. A few people were talking to me there. Now I'm sitting on the wharf again, waiting for the Mara to come back in, and then we should get a pretty good trip back across to Palm Beach. We stop off at a couple of little wharfs, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get reception. I actually had quite good reception in, well, it wasn't good, but it was okay when I was ashore at the Basin. I got to talk to a few people who were camping over there, so we'll see if we can build that into the video I edit here. But right now we're back on YouTube. If you could let people know I'm here, that would be marvelous. And we should have a very nice, very pleasant trip back once the Mara gets here across to Palm Beach. So stick with me, that would be wonderful. It's good to know that you're there. Let other people know if you can. It's very hard for me to let people know when I'm actually doing the streaming myself. Let's show you where we are anyway. It's not, you'd be familiar with it, but there we go. There we are. There's the Mara, just coming in behind those vessels over there. Here she is, just going into Bonnie Doon. Thank you, Aaron. It's just so frustrating that when I used to come over here with Hago, never a problem really with connections, but I always have problems now. Sort of makes you wonder whether it's worth doing the Basin tour, because it's frustrating for me, it's frustrating for viewers as well, I'm sure. There she goes. Man on the beach over there with his dogs, giving them a run. A little vessel going out here sailing. If you see in the distance there, when I got on to Facebook Live, I was chatting to the mum of those kids playing down there. Look at that, aren't they having a wonderful time in the water, splashing away. Camping here for the weekend. Final weekend before they all go back to school. Much to the relief of the parents, I'm sure. But their mums have brought them down here camping. The tents are pitched very well and making their breakfast over there at the moment. What a lovely place to sit and wake up to and have breakfast. And here's the little, here's our little Myra coming across. It's actually getting quite warm now. Quite warm. We'll see if there's any spaces upstairs. I might go upstairs this time. See if we get some better views up there. A lot of people just do the round trip. They don't get off. They just enjoy sitting on the boat and taking a little cruise. Doesn't cost them very much. Good shot, sir. These people look like they're getting off. Thanks, mate. All right. Okay, so we're leaving the basin now. You can see the camping ground from here. And as I said, a few campers overnighting there at the moment. Come Christmas it'll be full. You won't be able to find a place to pitch there. There's the kids I was talking to. Their little beach there. Enjoying the water. The water's not too bad actually. And there's the that's the Goanna beach. You see the little run around pulled up there. If you want to see goannas, that's where to go. They live in the bush behind there, of course, but they come down for the fresh water. There's a stream that comes down that hill, and they often wander out onto the beach. You know when they've been there because you can see the marks of their tails on the sand. Tide's just on the way out at the moment. So we're going to wander our way back along the western shores of Pittwater, stopping off. What do you see? Turtle? Yeah, there are turtles there. Yeah. Yeah, well, one of our fellow passengers just spotted a turtle. I was too busy looking at the bush. Yeah, there are turtles here, and you'll see seals as well. And well, the seals are actually on the other side of Barrenjoey Lighthouse, on the rocks there.
Yeah, when we do the Barrenjoey walk to the lighthouse, you might see them.
You won't see them. They're right down on the shoreline. The only way you'll see them is by going out on one of the ferries that go across to Ettalong. And you'll see them on the right there. It's a place called Shark Rock. That's where they sit. Or if you had. But the thing at this time of the year, it's July, and they're going north.
Yeah.
And they're going north to breed, so they're in a bit of a hurry. They don't hang around much, you know.
Yeah.
But in October when they come back, if you're still around,
yeah.
They're much slower, and they've got their calves with them.
Oh, okay.
So you see a lot more.
Yeah.
I'm streaming to people around the world right now. I do video tours for people of this area.
Oh, okay.
And I've got a site called Pittwater Playground. All my tours are free. And there's one on there, if you might like it, it's called, if you look for Pittwater Playground and look for the Dolphin Sunrise tour, which I did about 2 weeks ago, over there.
Yeah.
And it's the dolphins are about 10 dolphins all in the surfing right there. Pittwater Playground, that's my site. You'll see my picture there. And if you want to subscribe, that'd be good. Okay, we're just coming into Currawong now. This is a beach that's owned by the unions of Australia, New South Wales unions. Been owned by them for many years, and it's been a place for their members to come for holidays, cheap holidays. You see the little cabins up there on the side of the hill. So a very popular place, and it's nice that working class people had a place to come and enjoy Pittwater. It wasn't just for the wealthy. And the cottages are still there for renting. It's called Currawong Beach Cottages. You know, another beautiful little beach. Yes, did you find it? That's good. That's me. And you'll see the dolphin one, which is beautiful.
And where does that tour lead?
I know it was me.
Oh,
I feel, but it's free. I don't charge for them.
Oh, okay, right.
But that's not a face-to-face. I don't do.
Oh, right. Okay.
I don't do face-to-face tours. I just do video tours.
Right.
But a number of the people who follow me, who are coming up here for a trip, or even from overseas, like I had some people from Canada a couple of weeks ago, and they'll say, "Can you show us around?" and blah blah blah. And they say, "What do you charge?" I don't charge anything. I'm retired. Don't earn money. But I said, "You can take me for lunch at Barrenjoey House if you like." So that's usually the deal. But yes, if you see the dolphin one there, the dolphins arrive about 10 minutes into it. It's my favourite one. There's a whale one there too. But the best whale tour that I did was last October. That's on a Facebook site called Pittwater Playground, same name. Yeah, people are. Looks like looks like people are saying hello to an old friend here, which is nice. So on the Facebook site, you can actually see the October, the one I did last week is not as good as the one I did in October, which is also on there, on that YouTube site. And that was a great tour. But the point I'm making is by going out there, you can see the seals that are there. But not this one, the next one. I saw a seal here a couple of weeks ago. They just come in to socialise. I like to come in and maybe get some food. Are you local? Have you come from somewhere? From where? Oh, well, that's a beautiful part of the world too. I don't go there, but I know it's beautiful. Why would you go? Yeah, they're all very happy about something. Yeah. Aren't they excited? Yeah. Oh, well, that's obviously very popular. Are you going up to the lighthouse?
Yes, we're hoping to do the walk today.
Are you? Yeah. When you park at the car park, it's what's called a tombola. It's a strip of sand going all the way out.
Yep.
There's a beach on this side, which is the Pittwater, the inner harbour. You can see that beach there, and there's actually a new building going up. It's a new restaurant.
Oh, okay.
But on the other side is the ocean.
Yes.
Now, if you want to get to the tour, if you want to get to the track that takes you up to the lighthouse, you've got to be on this one, on the one on the Pittwater.
On this side.
On this side. Walk along there, and you'll see the signs.
Is that the easiest track?
That's the only track.
Oh, okay.
But the very first time I ever came here from overseas.
Yeah.
And I was staying at a hotel a bit down in Monavale, and I said, oh, it's not a nice walk. It's to go to the lighthouse. There's a walk there. This is a long time ago. And I went up on the ocean side, and all I had in front of me was this rock face.
Right.
And I was a bit fitter in those days, and I climbed up the rock face. And when I got to the top, I found the track. But you need to go on this side. You'll go along. It's well marked. You have no problem at all.
Okay.
If you go up on the main track, which is it's steep, but it's smooth. It's easy. It's easy as far as there's no rocks or anything you're going to fall over. But if you come back down, there's a track called the Smuggler's Track.
Yeah, I saw that.
And that is, it's a bit of a challenge. You two, you're all fit. You'll have it, no problem with it. But
I'm not fit.
Oh, you'll do it. It's all right. Just take your time with the steeper bits.
Yep.
The reason it's called the Smuggler's Track, incidentally, back in the 1860s, 1850s, there was a lot of smuggling in here.
Right.
Boats would come in at night and land contraband here.
Yes.
Or in the daytime. There was a lot of traffic, a lot of boat traffic here. And they had a man on the top of the headland by where the lighthouse is now. It wasn't built then. Looking out for vessels that looked suspicious, they didn't recognize. And what he would do, if he saw something, or at night they heard a vessel coming in, sneaking into here, he'd come running down the Smuggler's Track, because it was a quicker route. Yep. But it was steeper. They had somebody fit who could do it. But it isn't it's been looked after a bit better now. But I like coming back down it.
Right. Okay.
But it is steep.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a bit dodgy.
We'll take our time.
And going up, take your time too. Stop every so often. It's quite steep. Yeah. But it's flat. It's easy footing, but it's steep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. These houses have a lot of problems with land slippage. You can see there's one there with a blue top, or maybe they've taken it down now. Yeah, coming down there. Well, they've taken the tarpaulin down now, but this is the one I saw the seal at last time, but there's no guarantee it's going to be this time. Did you find the dolphin sunrise tour? Are you looking on YouTube? It is there on my Pittwater playground on there, but it's also on YouTube, same name. And there's a lot more tours there. Oh, okay. And you'll definitely find it's about 19 minutes long, that one.
Oh yeah.
You got it? Yeah. Probably better to watch it when it's a bit darker and you don't have this easy on the screen. But the dolphins arrive about 8 minutes into it, and that's the best part is the second half. isn't it? Yeah. You have to get up about 5 to do that. But once you're up, like I had a late night last night and I was still up at 5 this morning to do this. But you don't really want to get up. But once you're up, it's all right.
Yeah. Do you live around here?
Pardon?
Do you live around here?
Yeah, just live down in Carril Bay. I very rarely go anywhere else but up here. I had to go into the city yesterday because I took my grandchildren to the Powerhouse Museum.
Oh, no.
I made the city freaks me out now. So there's high buildings and traffic and noise, and this is where I like to be. Well, here we are, we're at Mackerel Beach now. So cool because this is where the fishermen brought the mackerel in and cleaned them up before they took them to market. Hello Rose B, how you doing? I'll just turn it around so you can see me. Hey, how are you Rose? We're just coming towards the end of the tour. I hope you're still with me. I know it's getting very late in the UK now. Rose B, thank you so much for being here. R.M. Burthorn, writer. What a lovely title. Yes, we're over at Mackerel Beach on the beautiful Pittwater here on the northern beaches of Sydney, Australia, and we're coming towards the end of the tour now. We've been over to the Basin, and oh, you're in Canada. Whereabouts are you? I'm guessing you're on the west coast, Rose, probably Vancouver or somewhere like that. Just my idea, because I actually know Vancouver. That's why I'm saying you might be there. And of course I also know, oh, you're in Ontario, that's somewhere in the middle, isn't it? All right, well I haven't been there, but I've been to Vancouver Island and enjoyed Vancouver very much indeed. See, people have to bring a lot across when they come over. Just landing some goods here. Goodness knows what they've got in there. Looks like half the houses in there. Crikey. Oh, you grew up in BC, Rose. Well, that's good. Well, I had a holiday there just before COVID, and I couldn't wait to get back. But unfortunately, because of COVID, I had to cancel a return trip, which I was going to do, which took me across Canada on that wonderful train. So I have not yet done that, but I'm hoping to soon. These people have brought the kitchen sink. Did you bring the kitchen sink with you? Did you bring the kitchen sink with you? What's that?
Not yet.
Not yet. Oh my word. Oh, it's a boat. Oh, he brought a little kayak across. Look. Fiesta boat. There they are. They're done. There they are. Put it on there. All right. Well, they've got it there. Yeah, it was filmed on the other side of that sand dune there, 5 o'clock in the morning. Pardon? And it's
Early.
5. Yeah, 5. It's getting a bit late. The sun's coming up a little bit late now. So about 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
But that's when there's nobody there and the dolphins come in really close.
Yeah.
When it's like everything. When it's busy here, the wildlife disappears.
Yeah. That's true.
Did you see the wallabies back at the Basin?
No?
There's lots of wallabies there,
Oh, is
but you only see them this time of the year.
Yeah, he did say that you could get off and
You could have got off at the Basin. It'd be about an hour's wait for it
Yeah,
to
that's
come
what we
back.
thought.
But there were plenty of wallabies there. They just kick around the campsites.
Oh, okay. What's that?
Kitchen sinks on the net. Probably is too, Rose. Yeah. They've certainly got a lot of stuff there to carry. Sorry, I'm talking to the people on the boat here.
Where they go from your surfboard?
Oh yeah, the dolphins are underneath my board.
Did you see that photo of the, I don't know where it was taken, a paddleboarder got knocked off his paddleboard with a dolphin on the way? Oh, I've seen that.
They'd just be playing.
Yeah.
I've been out in my kayak in the middle here with dolphins.
Oh, that's cool.
It's going around.
Yeah.
That's rather nice. They love to go near. The one time I was out there early, and one of those floating cranes was towed in, and they got flat bottoms, and the dolphins love rubbing their backs. Any sort of feeling on it, like the sand when they're in the surf, they love the feeling of the surf breaking on their backs and maybe the sand even. So that's why they do it. So they've been rubbing their backs on the bottom of the crane, and then once the crane took off a bit further in, oh yeah, here we go. We have to pay for our trip again. All right. There's also a new restaurant just being built over there. It's very much the same as the one that was there before, except it's not built of asbestos. They had to knock the other one down. A very, very popular place for breakfast and lunch, brunches and things that in the middle of the beach there.
So is that already open?
No, it hasn't opened yet. It should be open in a couple of months' time.
Right.
But it's a lovely place to have breakfast. You can see it there right in the middle. It's called I think it's called the Palm Beach Boathouse or something like that, or the Boathouse or something like that.
Is that the one that's being refurbished? It
Yes.
was open and they closed it at COVID time?
I think it was closed since COVID, but I don't know. No, it's probably about 2 years it's been closed.
Right.
But they've taken it all down and rebuilt it exactly the same style as before, but with new materials. They film. I don't know if you watch Home and Away.
We watched it.
Well, you know Alf's boat. You know Alf's boat. Yeah. That's it. That's on the side of it, on the further side. It's underneath that boathouse.
All the way up there.
It's there.
Oh, where the wharf is?
Yeah.
that house is there?
That's the restaurant.
Oh, right. Yes.
But they.
So that's where his fishing.
Yeah. They film underneath. I think they're going to use it again once it's finished. It'll be Alf's new boat shop.
Right.
I don't watch it personally, I have to be honest, but I know about it
Yeah.
because I often get people saying we want to go and see where they film Home and Away.
Yeah, we did that.
Pardon?
Yesterday. Have you seen them filming?
Oh yeah, they're always there.
Oh, that's okay.
When I a long time ago now, my two nieces came over from England. And they were only about 9 or 10 years older. And all they could talk about was going to see the Home and Away beach. And I took them up there the day after they arrived. And they were filming up there then. And my sister was with them as well. And I left them with my sister to watch the filming going on. I wasn't going to hang around, I wanted to go for a swim. And when I came back, my sister's there, and there's no sign of the two girls, the little girls. And I said, where are they? Oh, he said, they're in there. They can't believe it. While they were watching, the director came over and said to them, we want some people in the background for the next shot in the waves, playing in the surf. Would they mind being
An extra.
an extra? And
Oh,
they'd been taken out, and not only did they get filmed, they got to meet the two stars of the show, and they picked it. And I mean, it was no big deal to me at all. I don't know who they were. I don't know who they were. But anyway, they couldn't. They wanted to go straight back to England that day and tell their friends that they met that they were going to be, and they knew when they were going to be on, because they knew what was happening in the show in terms of who was boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. They knew what that would be.
Yep.
So that's where if you do go up that way, on the other side of that tombola, there is a surf club called North. Oh, you've seen it. Well, that's where they film it.
Yeah, we took all photos yesterday.
Oh, good. Oh, that's you've done that. You crossed that off the list then.
Yeah.
Oh, you've been up here for the weekend. You didn't come up for the day.
Well, we could go there and eat some food or something.
Yeah, I thought we were going to something up there.
Well, that's not open yet.
Yeah, no, on the other side. The Summer Bay one's open.
It's nothing much there. Oh, there's a restaurant called June's,
Yeah,
which is
there's
nice.
June's as
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. There's a restaurant in the middle.
Yeah.
They do fish and chips some nights in the summer at the North Palmy. You can see, right at the end of the beach, you can see some people walking, and there's some buildings there. Well, that's where the path goes from, and it winds its way up.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'd say give us an hour up and an hour down. An hour up. An hour.
Well, once you get up there, there's some lovely places just to sit and look out, both sides, looking out over the Hawkesbury and walking back down here towards. I wish I could take you up there, but I'm a few appointments. No, but it is a lovely spot. I go up there regularly with this. And there's the cottages as well. Are you here for tomorrow? Oh no, today. You can actually go inside the lighthouse today.
Oh, can you?
Well, I think most weekends you can. I don't know if it's this weekend. It costs about $9-10, but you can go inside the light. There's guides there, and they'll show you right to the top and tell you the history. And there's fantastic views, but it's only at the weekend.
Okay.
I don't know if it's every weekend, but I know it's. Maybe it's only Sundays. I'm not sure. All right, well, we are back at Palm Beach. I've been busy talking to some visitors from down south. They also come from Sydney, but they actually come probably about 70 kilometres from here, where you are. Be 70 kilometres down to where you are. It's a big city, Sydney. Big city. Big city. Here we are. Well, thanks. Nice talking to you. If you find my Facebook page and follow me or whatever, it'd be lovely. What?
Watch your sunrise.
Hit the subscribe button. That'd be nice. Apparently it matters. Here we are. We're going to wander down. Yeah, say goodbye to Pittwater. Thanks, guys. See you next time. There we are, back at good old Palm Beach. Thanks,
Yeah.
mate. Thank you. Yeah, a couple of seagulls posing for you. Thank you for sticking with me, Rose. I'm glad we seem to have got coverage all the way back. Let me... So, thank you for sticking with me. I know it's been not been easy with the connection problems, which I expected. I sort of warned you about before we started the tour. But I should be able to stitch together enough from today's trip to entertain you. I'll make it into a shortened video. Thank you so much for supporting me. Please don't forget to have a look at my Pittwater Playground Facebook page. You're probably looking at that already, or YouTube, Pittwater Playground. And if you are inclined, please subscribe or join the groups if you're not already on them. And if you are in a place where you can leave a donation, that would also be very much appreciated, but certainly not essential. What matters to me the most, oh, you're still there, Nancy, hello. What matters to me the most is that you're here. That's what matters the most. But have a lovely weekend. Stay warm or stay cool wherever you happen to be in the world, and we'll see you again on a tour shortly. Goodbye, everybody. Mwah. Love and peace from Richard J on Pittwater at Sydney, Australia. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.